Okay, class, good morning. So, again, I am Mrs. Karen Duyan, your teacher in Technopreneurship. I think I have already introduced myself enough through your Google class. So, um, as I promised, I will be delivering lecture to you via video, but please bear with me. I'm just a beginner in taking lectures. This is new. This is the new normal. So let's try to do this. It took long for me to upload videos because it takes courage, and we need to mag-ipon ng lakas ng loob to make videos like this. But for the sake of learning, I am trying to do this the best I can. So please bear with me. Now, for introduction of Technopreneurship, I will be first discussing what is Technopreneurship, what will you be expecting from me with this subject, because we are all new with Technopreneurship, and because it's your minor subject. Maybe you're wondering why you're taking up Technopreneurship. Well, in fact, your course may be education, agriculture, criminology. That's far from the plan of having business is far from your plans. Okay, so what is Technopreneurship? First, before going to that, I'd like to introduce you first to Technopreneurship. What is this course all about? So, for the course description, I hope you can see the screen. The course is designed to explore the entrepreneurial mindset and culture of students across disciplines, which should fit into the goals of starting a company or being involved in an entrepreneurial or research and development effort in companies of all sizes and industries. So, the government is actually pushing the youngsters like you to engage into business. It's not that employment is bad, but sabi nga sa Facebook, diba? You will never get rich of working 8 to 5. And one thing more, because of the turbulent changing industry, ang madami sa atin ang hindi magkakaroon ng trabaho. Let's accept that. Though we are not hoping for it, but the reality is, kahit anong natapos mo nowadays, you will still engage into entrepreneurship. And that's what we are trying to ready you. Para later on, if you get employed and you want to engage into entrepreneurship, at least you have technical knowledge, technical know-how of how entrepreneurship works. Now, so technically, again, speaking of technically, Technopreneurship should be taught by an engineer, because it will, later on, you will encounter innovation, you will encounter invention. So, because we are not that, I try to fit Technopreneurship in as much as I can to be applicable to all disciplines. Like my students now who are criminologists, who are agriculturists, who are education inclined, those who want to become teachers. But then, di ba, marami tayong teachers na nagne-negosyo. So, bear with me, this is just your minor subject, but I promise that you will be able to learn a lot. So, yun ang course description natin. Now, we go to course outcomes. So, pagkatapos ng session natin, anong matututunan namin, ma'am? Okay? So, ano yung gusto kong lumabas sa inyo? So, first, you have to demonstrate understanding of Technopreneurship. So, ano nga ba ang Technopreneurship? Sabi ko nga kanina, we're all new to this term. So, first, I'd like to see you demonstrate understanding of Technopreneurship by differentiating technology and entrepreneurship. So, for some of you, Technopreneurship is titled as Technology Entrepreneurship. But, the collective term for that is Technopreneurship. So, it's very important that you know the difference between a technology and an entrepreneur. Okay? So, number 2, you have to exhibit application in the process of entrepreneurial decision making. So, entrepreneurial decision making, this involves, should I enter into a business? What type of business should I be entering into? what are the strategies to be adopted. Okay, so that's number 2. Next one, I would like to ascertain that the characteristics and attributes of entrepreneurship from intrapreneurship. So, you should be able to ascertain ano nga ba yung mga characteristics na naiiba sa entrepreneurship at intrapreneurship. But don't be surprised, don't panic. It's okay if you still don't know what entrepreneurship is, what intrapreneurship is. That is why we are here to teach you, and that is why you are here to learn. Okay? So, number 4, you should demonstrate understanding on the relationship among the domains of entrepreneurship ecosystem. Kanina ka pa, ma'am, entrepreneurship ka na entrepreneurship. So, later on, aside from that, I will also discuss what are the domains of entrepreneurship ecosystem. So, for my agriculture students, for my forestry students, I know you know very well what are the components of our ecosystem. So, parehas din pala ng entrepreneurship, we also have ecosystem. So, later on, you will learn about that. I would also like to evaluate the different entrepreneurship theories. So, like that, theories of life, meron ding theories of entrepreneurship. We will study why people enter into entrepreneurship, why people succeed, why people don't. So, that's another course outcome that I am expecting, that we are expecting to learn from this course. I would also like you to appreciate the importance of innovation in relation to the growth of technopreneurship. Just like what I've mentioned a while ago, technopreneurship is originally for engineers to teach. But am I an engineer? I am not an engineer. But because of the component of entrepreneurship, we will try to inject innovation in your learning. Okay, next one. So, I would also like you to exhibit the ability to generate and implement business ideas utilizing the local resources which could contribute to economic growth of the community, taking into consideration their social responsibility. So, that's why we are here. This course outcome actually is in line with our Kalinga State University mission, vision, and goals. How, ma'am? Okay. The main purpose of entering into a business is to gain profit, di ba? But we should not also forget the fact that we are a part of the community. And to be able to bring back to the community, I will also teach you, and I would like that you exhibit after the course yung malasakit to your local resources. Like in Kalinga, we have coffee. So, what do we do about coffee? We do not just keep it to ourselves. We try to make a business out of it, we make a profit out of it, and in return, we help our coffee farmers. We help our small community sell. And we also promote tourism because of our coffee. And those are all parts of our social responsibility. Now, we are also required to give you the syllabus so that at least if some of you would like to advance read, then you could do that. So, for our course outline, first I will be teaching you, or we will be studying Introduction to Entrepreneurship that involves knowing what is entrepreneurship, who is a technopreneur. So, kailangan yan basic para maintindihan nyo later. Now we go, the second one will be the entrepreneurial way. Okay. Paano kaya mag-isip ang mga entrepreneur? And ano kayang mga ginagawa nila? Ano yung mga pang-araw-araw na ginagawa nila? Ano yung unang step pag gusto nilang mag-business? Paano pag nagkaroon ng problema? Ano yung mga measures that they are taking into to prevent losses? And which also involve the entrepreneurial decision process. Okay? So, entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship, advantage and disadvantages. Later on, you will decide, ano nga ba ako? Entrepreneur or intrapreneur? And ano kaya yan? Anong pinagsasabi ni ma'am? Okay. So, similarities and differences, advantages and disadvantages ng intrapreneurship and entrepreneurship. And like I said a while ago, we will also be studying the entrepreneurial ecosystem. Now, next one, the entrepreneurship theories, diba? Sabi ko kanina, that's one of our course outcomes. We will try to find out what are entrepreneurship theories. And of course, we have economic entrepreneurship theories. and psychological entrepreneurship theories. Ano kaya itong mga to? We will learn about that later on. So, these are the theories: sociological, anthropological, opportunity-based, resource-based. But for now, wag mo na kayo mag-alala. Wag nyo munang pahirapan yung sarili niyo because I am here to help you. Baka ano ba yung mga theories na yun? So, later malalaman natin. So, we've talked about invention kanina. I'm also repeating na dapat pang engineer to because there is innovation. But, ma'am, hindi kami engineer. So, anong gagawin natin? You need not be an engineer in order for you to come up with an innovation. So, later on, we will talk about product innovation. What are the kinds of product innovation? What are the examples of product innovation? Okay? What else? Aside from product, we also have process innovation. So, again, what are the kinds of process innovation, importance, and ito, anong difference ng innovation sa invention? Pag invention ba, innovation na siya? Pag innovation ba, does that necessarily mean that that is also an invention? Okay? And lastly, hopefully, we will have idea creation. So, we will brainstorm, despite that we are always on webinars. We will talk among ourselves kung ano yung mga idea. I will teach you techniques for generating idea. Then, if we come up with an idea, we assess that through idea assessment. And lastly, we'll have opportunity analysis. So, pag may naisip na kayong magandang negosyo, we will see is there a great opportunity for that. So that's it for our first video lecture. Expect that I will be uploading more videos, and meanwhile, please read through your workbooks which will be available soon.